And hello and good morning. Welcome to today's episode of The Morning Dunk with your host, Love Doll Romance. Oh, I'm glad to be here, guys. I had a couple of days where I wasn't able to do the morning dunk, and it was a little upsetting, really. But, we're here today. So thanks for joining, as always. Got a special episode, a special episode where I do really good dub overs, and we all have a good time in chat as part of the course. Let's get this all situated here. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday morning. I'm surprisingly more awake than I should be, considering I worked all last night and I've been sick as hell for the past few days. I've been basically slamming cold medicine to get myself through work and through terrible headaches. So my voice is going to be a little weird today, so that's probably just going to add to the quality of my dubs. That's what I'm thinking anyways. So anyways, let me get situated here, make sure that all cylinders are firing, and there we go. I think we're good. So I got the dunk ready. I got the dunk set up ready. I've been working on some stuff in the stream. Unfortunately, some of it's not ready to go live. I was hoping to have it live for the stream. It's not quite there yet. I didn't want to release a half-finished product, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to release that on the morning dunk, but that's just more excitement for you guys when you get to see it in its full glory. So today I decided not to go with the peach tea. I went back to the classic, the Tazo chai. Also, don't forget tomorrow night at 9, probably 9 to 9:30 p.m. ish Eastern time. We're going to be doing Turkey Sandwich Wednesday. That always goes on. Turkey Sandwich Wednesday. We hang out with the bros. We get party chat live and rolling. It's a big, loud, obnoxious time, and it's great. And I just happened to pre-dunk the. I like how it says. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. The tip of my tea bag went into the cream, so it's a little bit of a pre-game dunk, and I'm sorry that wasn't caught on film. But let me strain this. Oh, it's nice and hot. But like I said, we went back to the classic today, and I'm not lying when I say that. I'll show you the proof that this is the classic. If I can hold that steady for like 0.2 seconds, which I probably can't because I suck. Okay, classic right there. So you saw that. Now, I don't know why my webcam just made me look like I was a freaking snowman teleporting in, but that was pretty cool. Those are the kinds of effects, special effects you can get on the morning dunk. And yeah, so cool. We're gonna do. Anybody got a shot? Anybody want to call the shot on the sugar cubes today? If they do, they can speak up now. They make their voice known, or else I'm gonna go ahead and decide. Oh, can't believe. Sorry, there may be some pausing today as I'm at that coughing point of the cold now. So since no one's given the old shout out, I'm gonna do 2 sugar cubes. If I can get them out of there, Jesus. All right, 2 sugar cubes going into the dunk. Make sure we get the good view on that. That's a pretty good angle. All right, that's a good angle. There we go. 2 sugar cubes. And the cream. Make sure you get that on the film here for all you loyal viewers. That's a good look. Alright, and I'm going to use this little sugar spoon to stir it up. So yeah, once again, hope everyone's having a great Tuesday morning. Sorry for the bit of a delayed dunk today. I had to go to an appointment for my son, but we're dunking. The other thing too is I want to make sure that my VST settings actually saved, because if they didn't, that means I don't have any kind of limiter on my audio channels here. And that would not be good. So it looks like it's like not saving my settings. I really need to figure out why that is. Every time I have to go in and oops. I have to go in and change this every time, and it's annoying. And I don't know why that is. The video on the Elgato, the sound's not coming through, but that's okay anyways, because we don't really necessarily want that with me doing these dubs anyways. Regardless, make sure the desktop audio is not like ridiculously loud. Audio input. Yeah, and you get to be part of my my setup here today while I figure things out. Okay, audio output. Where are you? Okay, there you are. Filters. Yeah, for some reason, all of my VST plugins on Streamlabs OBS, the settings never save. So I'm wondering if my I mean, it's probably a real simple fix. It's probably like I need to move Streamlabs or like make it so that it's not read-only on the Streamlabs folder. Let's see, we'll do -6 on that as well. Sorry, I just don't want you guys getting blasted if some stuff happens. Alright. So, what are we going to do today? Today, first of all, we're going to continue where we left off the other day, which was quite a few days ago now. We just got into Ishgard finally, after much of a grind. And, excuse me. So we're going to continue on that. And also, probably check my mail, because I have mail, and maybe see what's going on with the market. Probably get this controller plugged back in. At least I left the green screen set up, so that was, that was nice. That made it easier today. Let's plug that back in and see what's up. Alright, anyways, we gotta get started with the first dunk of the day. So, as usual, we have these delicious Lotus biscuits. It says Lotus right on them. They're delicious. They pair quite well with a chai tea. So, here's the first dunk of the day, everybody. Just a nice soft caress. The flavor profile. It's spicy, buttery, sweet. A perfect pairing. Really delicious. Alright, let's get into it. Talk to Horsefant, the warrior of light, and her brave companions, walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I've waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Four Temps Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Receive me, everybody. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. Fuck yeah, 48k XP. Ballin'. So yeah, also my voice may be cracking with this sweet-ass cold of mine. My lord, I have returned with the Scions. Who the hell is this guy? Well, apparently his name is Count Edmont de Fortemps. I hope your journey was not too taxing. Hmm. I, Count Edmont de Fortemps, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortemps, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home. My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortemps. The honor is mine, Master Alfino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard. Oh god, I hope I have my voice on. There we go. We do. We're good. We're golden. Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned to accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation? Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet, it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Yeah, that's right. Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault, and in the halls of other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns. Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work. Hmm. Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time. Yes, we will be here for some time. Probably 10 levels, is my guess. 10 whole levels of Ishgard. Actually, 8 at this point. But I'm sure it's going to carry me all the way. So, the old Alfino. Let's see. Let's accept this quest. We get to do some more dubbing. That's what we like. Though our friends in House Fortemps have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It's only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. 'Twould seem the tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. Their documentation is in order, I trust. Yes, my lord. That dude's tall. Jesus. He's like 6 moms tall, dude. Well, I've got a special gift for you. It's this little invitation to the grand banquet. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortemps. Given that our country borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortemps, but let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. And stop by chopping off that ridiculous ponytail. You will never fit in here. Celia, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go. That sounded like Peach. Woo. That was a peachy voice. So peachy. Quest accepted. We are back in the pillars. This guy's breathing. He's breathing alright. He's breathing cold. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendour of the holy vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jewelled crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services, before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza, if there are no questions. I will follow you. I will follow you, my friend. In Hoplon, well, good thing I've gotten, like, all the friggin', well, I guess it's not gonna really do me any favors to teleport when it's, like, literally right there anyways. So we'll just sprint it. We shall sprint. So in the works, I am working on a soundboard, getting some sound effects all set up, getting some scene transitions, getting some funky things happening on screen. I'm trying to make this stream a little bit more animated, is the idea. I also still have plans to make the morning dunk a viewer-involved session, giving you guys a little bit of chance to call the shots, if you will. Hint, hint. Bringing back some legacy material on that one in a revamped way. I'm excited for what the future holds for the morning dunk. I'm gonna start working on some artwork for potential merchandise. You know, it's never too early to start working on that. My voice is just like dry as hell. So yeah, this is some of the things. Anyways, it's hard to do a lot with like 2 hours a day, like free time, and that's not even really free time. That's like I have 2 hours a day to do anything. So it's interesting, but try to make a little bit of it happen at a time. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south? Are they perchance Thordan's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphinaud. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined the King Thordan. Thordan the first to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there's much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Yo, what's going on, Ruhar? Welcome to the morning dunk, my friend. The essence of health. Yeah, do I sound like the essence of health? Because my voice is fucking killing it. Welcome to the stream. What's up? What are you doing in here?
I'm going shopping.
You're going shopping?
Yeah, I'll be back in like a couple hours.
All right. Well, enjoy your shopping expedition.
Enjoy your dunk. Love you.
Love you too. Big shout out to my wife who's going shopping for 2 hours. Speaking of my wife and the stream, I have other things in the works too. She's going to be crafting me some stuff with her weaver skill pretty soon for the stream, and I can't wait. I sound like yeah, dude. I do sound like Satan's butthole after Taco Bell. But like I said, that just adds to the dub quality. Dub quality 9.7 today. Alright. Now then, if you'd follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. What are you up to today, Ruhar? How you doing, man? Good to see you as always. Alright, we're gonna be traveling places. What's this? A dark spectacle. That's probably for the Dark Knight. That's my guess. Taking in the sights. I'm assuming that's where I'm going, so good thing I have teleport. Gonna run over here first. Yeah, dude, I've just been, like, seriously, I've had to work for the past 4 days, and I've been, like, sick for all 4 of them, so I've just been slamming Dayquil, like, nonstop to get through it. Alright, Jeweled Crozier, here we go. Chilling at home, nice. Yeah, I need to, dude, I need to do that too. I've been thinking about, like, having an elliptical while I stream and, like, working out while I play games because I need to do something with my fat ass. It's getting pretty bad. I've kind of, like, debated that in the past year. Like, if I want to play video games, I should be, like, on some kind of machine doing something. Could only do 11 minutes. Well, that's not bad. You got to start somewhere. I started playing DDR a little bit like months ago, but I didn't have like a place to set it up at the time. Um, and I was actually surprised. Like, my stamina was pretty bad the first time, but after I played a couple songs, I was able to just keep going with it. And I miss those days. You could just, like, play endless DDR. Oh, at least. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all. Oh, here's my invitation to the Four Temps. Ah, wards of House Four Temps. How very interesting. Count Edmond has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners, should you be uncomfortable. Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire, it can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you soon shall see. Ooh. Boop, boop, boop. Sidetrack. Oh, want to get back into that fitness. Yeah, I know, like, getting some titty fat, some gut fat, some neck fat. Sucks. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation, if everyone is ready. I've got this frog in my throat. It's a it's a nasty frog, I tell you. It's caught like 17 flies, pissing down me gutter. All right. So what's going on at home today? So chilling, doing some workouts, doing some Pilates. I don't think I need to. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could travel there. I need to get to, like. There's an eighth right here, isn't there? What am I doing? I'm not gonna pay 100 G's, 100 gillies. We can go right to the plaza. Right into that plaza. Okay, let's see. What's this quest? So you want to be a machinist? Hell yeah, I want to be a machinist. Ooh, caught that one. Um, I've actually been debating playing Bard again, to be honest. But then I'd have to, like, go back into. Well, yeah, none of these aren't any armors for my guys. But I don't know. I'm not really feeling Red Mage, and it's kind of sucky because I'm almost level 53. But debating on getting. Now that's on which server that you're talking about? That must be Goblin still? Oh, Balmung. Yeah. Well, that's not bad. You're catching up. How's the old GF doing with her leveling? Pugilist, Monk, and Samurai. None of this stuff is really for classes I want to play. I guess just take the money. She's waiting to make a vid. Oh, the new race, huh? Sweet. Well, she doesn't have to wait much longer, I guess. Can't you, doesn't, shit, what's the name of that? The, whatever that stupid item was that you could do like a respec on your character's appearance. Couldn't she like make a character now and change its class and stuff later? Yeah, the Fantasia, that's what I'm, exactly. It's been so long since I've even seen that item. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else can be found nearby. You little brat, I've decided the path of adventure for you. Oh great, telemarketer's calling me. The Skysteel manufactory stands to the west. There, our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. Oh my god. To the north and east can be found in the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, 'twould be best if you avoided that area. Checking out classes. Yeah, I get that. You can never go wrong with a cat girl, though. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Elf, you know. I don't know. I don't like when I don't know who it is because I can't decide the voice. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. Okay, well, I think that voice was fitting. Kind of wish they gave the Hrothgar their proper name. What's the proper name for the Hrothgar? You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord but a humble traveller. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the hop line and gawp at the statues. Well, if you've a mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let ye. Oh yeah, the Ronso. Kumari Ronso. Oh, they're bringing that class into the game, huh? How many new races are they bringing in? Oh, that my throat is like, ooh. So they're doing two? That's pretty sweet. My humblest apologies, Master Alfino. Pray pay the drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this forgotten knight for myself. Oh, shit. It hurts. It hurts so bad. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Celia. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Hostelry? Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? I knew she needed to speak up. Then I'm coming too. God, my throat. Whoa. It feels like a blistering throat box. Ooh. But you know, that's what we do with the morning dunk. We get right to it. We give you the dubs, even voice cracking and all. Because your entertainment is what matters most. And speaking of entertainment, we got another dunk on the way. And you can expect many great things from this dunk. Oh, shit. Double dunk. Fuck yeah. Who saw that coming? Nobody. Even with the cold, I can still taste the delicious Lotus biscuit crumbling. So buttery, so smooth. Ooh, wow, that's good. If you haven't already, you owe it to yourselves to get out there, pour yourself a chai tea, add some sugar, add some cream, slam that Lotus biscuit in there. You will not be disappointed. Ooh, thanks, man. I felt pretty good about that dunk. Oh, yeah, they're going through puberty. That's right. Holy shit. Now, you guys have seen me probably not at my worst, but Jesus Christ, this is pretty bad. Oh, there was no way in hell I was streaming 2 days ago. I was like, I was at work, and it just hit me full force. I was like, walking death. I went and bought a pillow, and lunchtime came around at 2 in the morning, and like went and sat my ass down out in the car, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna be able to fall asleep. And the next thing I know, I was waking up to my alarm an hour later. I just was like wiped. Blueberry Celestial Seasons with. Oh man, that sounds amazing. Oh shit, yeah. I'm gonna have to get myself into that because that actually does sound really good. It's funny because I actually looked up pairings before I started this segment, and the lemon cookies were actually one that I wanted to do. Um, I don't remember if it was specifically with blueberry tea, but it might have been. Uh, in the future, just a little bit of a heads up spoiler. I was talking a little bit about it earlier, but the morning dunk is going to be more of a viewer interactive stream where the viewers can choose the ball, the net, and the court that the dunk takes place on. It's going to basically be like a lottery system to a degree. So whoever like wins the lottery gets the chance to decide. And entrance to that is just based on loyalty points. So I think you watch the stream for 20 minutes, and you'll have a chance to enter yourself into the dunk selection, aka the shot caller. Shot caller. People seem to think I say shock collar whenever I say that, but it's actually shot with a T. Just a fair warning. And I'm gonna have like some interactive selections where you can choose these things, almost like a select screen on a video game. And you'll get to decide. You'll get to decide, what ball is going into what net and what court it takes place on. So I have some. Yeah, I don't need a shot caller, not especially not right now. I don't think I can handle it. Um, but I got some things lined up. I'm gonna have a little pantry, a mini pantry ready to go. Um, so if you win and you want to see a delicious corn chip go into a scoop of cottage cheese, that could be the dunk that takes place, and it might be on Neon Desert Court. So I mean, that's just kind of a little taste of what might be might be to come. So, but it's gonna be viewer selected, so people can select some pretty gnarly things, and it'll be a fun time on the morning dunk. Oh yeah, dude, I am. Welcome to the stream, Sunford, and yeah, that's part of the reason I haven't been here for 2 days. But here we are cranking it out. So welcome, welcome aboard, buddy. But the show must go on, as they say. So must say this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, master. Gilberlant. Just Gilberlant'll do, and I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Oh, judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent and the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did ya? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty nights and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars, maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask? 'Cause when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor souls living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. P.S. Yeah, man, I am so fucking excited, and I was planning on. I mean, basically, ever since you mentioned it, my intention was Turkey Sandwich Wednesday for the unboxing of that. But you really have to not. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was planning on. So no sweat there. Um, I was mentioning at the start of the stream too that I plan on. And well, first of all, I got some priorities here, but I really do need to work on my subscription emotes. That is on my list of things I was working on last year, and then became a friggin' manager and had no time to do anything, and just everything kind of fell apart. But I do need to get that out there. So emotes are coming. More animation is coming, and then also in the near future, I'm gonna start working on some artwork and start designing some merchandise for Turkey Sandwich Wednesday and for the Morning Dunk. So something to look forward to in the future. And I'm pretty excited about it. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphinaud, I think it would be best if we return to Fortemps Manor. What do you got to say about this, Tataru?
You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two.
Miss Tartaru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru?
Look around, Elfinode. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me.
Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own?
Oh, please, do you know how often I look after the Wakened Sands in the Rising Stones by myself? If I had a guild for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine.
Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. Let's settle it then, Tataru. Celia and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I am excited as well. I mean, I'm pumped. Another thing I was mentioning earlier too is the old wife ski is gonna be working on that weaver for me pretty soon. And I did promise you the other day, and I forgot that this freaking chat, dude, needs some adjustments here. So let me just trim this up real quick. But she's gonna be busting out her weaver skill soon. I gotta print out the pattern I'll probably do that after the stream so she can get started on that. Oh no, is chat a different thing? I think chat's in a different thing. Give me like 0.2 seconds to fix this. Alright, how's that? Well, I guess you won't be able to see until chat reloads. So, I don't know, let's type something, I guess. Hype! Alright, so, basically, hopefully chat isn't, like, ridiculously obnoxious anymore. Excuse me.
I will.
Let's get right back into character here.
Bye-bye.
Speak with Gilberlant. Are there two chats? Like, what? Two chats? What do you mean? Are there two chats on the screen? Like, did some... I'm only seeing one, so... Yeah, one on screen, one in chat. Oh. Well, so... The thing is about that, and I do the chat on the video for a couple of reasons. The number one reason, though, my sister was actually talking to me about it. She's like, because she was saying last week during my son's birthday, or a couple weeks ago, that she never understood why people put the chat in their video, and when the chat's already there on Twitch. And then she exported to YouTube, and the chat was no longer there. She was looking for a history of chat, and on the YouTube videos, the chat wasn't there because it wasn't Twitch. So I put the chat there because it's part of the stream. It's part of the viewer interaction, and if the export happens elsewhere, then the chat remains. So that's why I do that mostly. It's embedded into the video. Okay, where am I going? Edmund in Four Temps Manor. Well, oops. So where am I now? I need to go... Obviously I have to go to the pillars. The Last Vigil. And I don't know. I don't know where I'm going exactly. I mean, did that make any sense? Or am I, like, missing the point of what you're trying to say? Okay, let's get to this little aetheryte stone over here. And what's the name of the place I have to get to? The Last Vigil. You understand. How late you staying up today? I am actually staying up all day because it's my, well, it's my first day off. I'm actually, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you guys, but I decided, I didn't decide, I guess I did kind of decide, but another assistant of mine wanted, this Thursday off and wanted to switch a day with me, so I did. So I am going to be working Thursday night and having next Monday night off instead. So I don't know how that's going to affect the dunk. It probably won't, but I'm just tossing that out there. I think actually Friday morning my wife has to work, and I may be on a little turret duty, so Friday's dunk might be a little screwed up. But no, I usually stay up all day on my day off. Hey, how's it going? Talon. Talon, did I pronounce that right? Welcome to the stream. I saw you followed the other day. Thank you for that. And welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I think you followed off like when I wasn't streaming, so I don't think maybe that's why this didn't update on the recent follower. But first time seeing this game, nice. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, where you can listen to my ridiculous dub overs with a awesome cold. So it's been high quality as always. And follow from Facebook. So I know you in real life then, to some degree then. I don't know who specifically you are. You can keep that a secret if you want. But thanks for following and thanks for being part of the stream. Casey. Oh, hey Casey, how's it going, man? I don't know where I'm going now. I'm all sidetracked. It says to go in here, but I feel like maybe I have to talk to this guy. Well, come, Mistress Winters. Shall I show you inside the manor? Of course, my friend. What you been up to lately, Casey? Oh, it's this guy again. I forgot his voice already. Maybe I can pull it together. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the Wyverns Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The Wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Playing Rust, hell yeah. You and Josh still playing Rust together? I think I met somebody. Yeah, this guy's mustache is like top tier. It's super top tier. I remember who I met now. They were playing Rust, and they knew Josh. So I don't know. I met this dude once in my life, so I don't remember his name. Getting into school. Yeah, when's school getting out for her? What grade is she in now? And I'm looking forward to summer vacation as well. Sir Turmeric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you've done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. Mm-hmm. Nice, man. Is she going into kindergarten or is she in kindergarten right now? That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? So this is an online game. So I am this character hiding behind my chair. I'm this one. So it's an MMO with a pretty actual in-depth storyline. Your party is consists of you and whoever you play with. Certain dungeons have 4 player max, and certain have 8. And then there are some weird ones that have like I don't know, it's like ridiculous, like 24, which is basically just a party of I think it's like 3 parties of 8 or something like that. Yeah, it is. I think that's why this game's done so well is because it's really like incorporated a solid storyline. Like right now, I'm playing catch up with the game. I'm in the first expansion. The other thing about this game too is if you buy the current version, you get the game. You buy the current expansion, you get the game and all the expansions up to that point. So it's a pretty good deal. And the storyline, like it took me forever to get. Like I was already at the end of the the first version of the game, and they added so much content between that and the expansion for free that I don't know, I probably had like 8 to 10 hours of content alone to just grind through, maybe even more. But the storyline in general is just it's really solid. Yeah, it's nuts, dude. It's pretty awesome. I mean, in the grind, it's not really like MMOs where you just like combat grinding. Like you do have that to a degree, but it's mostly like you can do dungeons that give you pretty good experience, and you also have your daily boosts. So you don't have to do a lot of just like whacking on moles out in the forest. It's pretty story driven. Most for the most part, you can just play the storyline of the game and then you level along with it at a comfortable pace. Like that makes sense. From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. Yeah, and a lot of that is still the case, even in this. Like, um, this game has like the levels that you would expect, and it has item levels as well on top of that. So there, there's not really twinking in this game, but there's not. Haven't done PvP in this game either, but I wouldn't play this game for PvP personally. But that's just my taste on it. Like I would play this just for the storyline and for playing with friends, like doing dungeons and crafting and silly things like that. PvP, I would be playing different games. One of which is like I'm currently playing and I've been following for a long time is Crowfall, which is in pre-alpha, but um, I'm not currently streaming that. I did join a guild that is active in the PvP scene. I plan on doing more of that in the future, but right now it's in too early of a state and it's not persistent right now. And yeah, tomorrow night is Turkey Sandwich Wednesday, so 9 p.m. 9:30 p.m. I get on with the buds and we play. And sometimes we run some dungeons, so it all depends. But maybe it'll be some dungeon runs. It's pretty. I don't know. You've probably played WoW before, I assume. Good MMOs DPM. Yeah, it all depends. Like this game is very storyline driven, and I don't think that this game would be nearly as good. Like it wouldn't be as successful if it wasn't storyline driven. Um, that's just my personal take on the way that the mechanics in this game work. And I was thinking about Ragnarok Online when you mentioned that too, because you don't like Ragnarok. You don't care about the story. You just get in the groove and you grind for hours, and it's fine. As for you, Mistress Winters, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Arturel and Emmanuelin in their duties. Emmanuelaine. Emmanuelaine in their duties. I had to like go back over that one. That wasn't a quick read. I beg your pardon. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Yeah. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with the dignity befitting your station and show Mistress Winters the respect she deserves. Guild Wars 2. I didn't care so much for Elder Scrolls. Maybe it's just it wasn't my flavor. It wasn't my cup of tea. I played I guess like the fixed version of it, and it still wasn't. I wasn't too into the combat mechanics of that game. Yeah, and same with Guild Wars 2. Like I really wanted to like Guild Wars 2, and I just like I don't know. I played for a month at launch, and that was pretty much it.
This is the woman who slew Gaius Van Balsor and some half-dozen primals besides. She is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. Dimwits.
Yeah, it sucks because Guild Wars 1, like, I like the storyline in Guild Wars 1 a lot. Um, and I like the game a lot, but it always felt like it was lacking something. I could never really pin it, but it just always like felt hollow in a sense.
If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Winters, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. Yeah, no problem, dude. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. Like, well,
yeah, I don't know, WoW's changed a lot too. The last time I played was Wrath of the Lich King, and it didn't feel the same, and I think that's why they're trying to cash in on that classic WoW. I won't play classic WoW only like out of like personal philosophy behind them like rehashing all of their games lately. Just kind of really annoys me. Re-releasing their old stuff because they can't make anything actually good going forward. Um, and they had plenty of opportunities to make WoW good and failed to like consistently with every expansion. So yeah, well, so I liked Classic WoW. I did like Classic WoW, and I liked Burning Crusade. But Wrath just kind of it was all right. I think if that's where you started, it would have been fine. But it just was. They didn't really add a lot of things new, and they changed a lot of the ways that it used to be. They started moving away with like different, like how your character progressed and how your specs worked, and it just wasn't really the same. I mean, no game I guess ever really stays the same. Even Final Fantasy's changed a lot. The way that the abilities and stuff have that they work. 'Twould seem that we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortemps has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. The Count's was one of the ones that got mistake. Oh yeah, so that's happened like that happens like so many old accounts before they started doing two-factor authentication. It's just they had so many issues with like accounts getting hacked. PvP. Oh really? I didn't know you could level in PvP in this game. I know right now they're like when you log in, it's pushing the whole PvP campaign. My nose is just not working with me. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with our various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Yeah, there's all kinds of so like at this point, so the newest expansion that's coming out in a couple weeks is adding Dancer and Gunbreaker, and I don't know if Gunbreaker was ever in any Final Fantasy prior to this, and shoot me if I'm wrong, because I could be completely wrong on that, but Gunbreaker sounds new to me. My main in the original version of the game before the expansion was Bard. I just switched over to Red Mage when I got back into playing. But pretty much all the classes from classic Final Fantasies are there. Gunblade, Seed, 8. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Call got unlocked. Unblocked on WoW or unblocked on Final Fantasy? Yeah, Squall. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know that they were called Gunbreakers, but maybe that's just what they're choosing to call them in this iteration. Old Squall. Old Squalla. And Manalane. I'm gonna have a hard time with that name. When a man like Lord Manalane is in high spirits, you can be sure that trouble is in store. Was he like hanging out? Is that outside of Costa del Sol? No, that's like Eastern Laminsa, I'm pretty sure. They're part of Seed, which would be a terrible class name. Yeah, probably. I don't think they really had classes in 8, so that makes sense. Like, they didn't have any kind of idea of classing in Final Fantasy 8. So I guess they have the ability to do what they want with that. But you know what time it is? It's now time for the third and final dunk. I'm going a little bit long today with this morning dunk, but I'll play for a little bit longer before I peace on out of here. And then I am going to work on some stuff for the stream, but I want to give you guys a little bit more taste since I have been gone for the past couple days. I do apologize, but we're back in action. So let me get right up in there. Let me make sure we get the cam. This one's for all you ASMR lovers out there. You can like hear the backing of the glass on that one just shattering everywhere. So if you love listening to people chew food, you get all that and more on the Morning Dunk. Thank you, everybody. It's been real. Let's ride the rest of this out. Thanks for joining me on this wonderful Tuesday morning. Ooh. Yeah, it was like you did like draw magics and you would equip magics to your character slots and attribute slots. It was pretty wild as hell. So if you want to stop in later, I will warn you, I have a new address. We moved. It's not very far from where I used to be, but I will give you the details of that after. And I would appreciate it. Very much so. Yeah, I'll definitely, I'm not going to just blast my address on Twitch, but I will get with you on Facebook after. Sounds good. You ain't catching this shit, dude. I think you want this cold, alright? This cold is great. It gives you good voice acting capabilities. So, it'll give you a splitting headache for 3 days straight. So if that's something you're into, then, Alright, let's get back to it. We're going to finish this up. I'm probably going to play for another 10-15 minutes, and we'll call it good. Calling me an old girl, this is bullshit. I don't even know what voice to give this one. Shall we be off then, old girl? But where are my manners? Madeleine de Fortemps, second son of Count Edmond de Fortemps, true-born, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied, subsisting on a meagre allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old girl, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations. That's Arturiel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha ha ha! Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good man and woman of House Helianarte. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloud Top. Yeah, this guy. Some coal. Yeah, it's not a fun coal, I'll tell you that much. My little guy actually has it, so I got it from him. He's having a miserable time with it as well. Yeah, this guy seems pretty douchey, so I think I might have his voice proper. Lord Artoriel is less than eager to brief you in his mission. He's less than eager? Yeah, it's fun, man. I mean, like, I don't know. I've been working too, and I just happen to get it. Let us begin anew, Mistress Winters. I am Sir Artoriel de Fortemps, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortemps. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Harchefant has spoken of you often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Durandare and Zamail. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. Well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. Yeah, woo. Let's polish this up here. Whew, the voice is cracking. Ooh, here we go. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon.
Thank you.
Whoa! Hell. Thank you for that subscription, Talon. Much appreciated, my friend. Welcome to the Turkey Sandwich Wednesday Morning Dunk Squad. Just came up with that on the fly. Fuck yeah, dude. Much appreciated. And that was actually, you just popped my, flirting shack cherry on that, so congratulations. Can you believe it, Sunford? That bullshit just spewed out of my mouth. Ooh. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. Oh, shit. We're gonna have to clip that, because I don't know if I can remember that elaborate squad name. Ooh, alright, let's leave this manor exit over here. So as you can see, Talon, from watching the past like 30 minutes, this game is very storyline driven. But these are people. This guy with a chair. This guy with a chair right here, and like the chair doesn't get any bigger when I zoom in, but that's a person, that's a dude. I can interact with him. I can say hi, I want to be my friend. But yeah, so it's an MMO in the sense of an MMO because it's, it is. But yeah, more of an emphasis on the storyline. Gameplay POG, hell yeah, he does. He's got pretty sweet hair. Is he a samurai? Is that what his class he's rocking? I think he might be. I don't know. Let me check. I don't know. Yeah. He's definitely something. That might be a machinist though. Let me examine this guy. What are you wearing, buddy? He is an astrologian. Yeah, the gameplay is good. I mean, no, like honestly, I think yeah, this entire stream has been me fucking walking around, talking to people, and doing voice acting so far. But actually, the combat is solid. The crafting system is solid. Everything's pretty solid about the game. Can't argue with no complaints. So I don't know. He's an astrologian. And the game has a lot of fashion souls too to it. So I mean, you have this whole like glamour system, and your friggin' chocobo can be dressed up in a pink tutu. I mean, mine's dressed up in he's desert yellow color with his behemoth barding. So let me mount my little buddy here. Oh, I can't mount in cities. I forget. Oh yeah, shit. Then you got the gold saucer, and the UI is really solid. You can play like I'm playing with an Xbox controller, um, but PlayStation controllers work. Xbox controllers work. You can play with mouse and keyboard. You can do any of the. I mean, I'm playing with mouse and keyboard currently. It's cross-platform, so on PS4, it's all cross-server. So if you're playing on PS4, you play with PC players. Um, the interface is well designed for controller. It's well designed for mouse and keyboard. I'm using kind of a hybrid right now. Yeah, Gold Saucer's dope. There's a card game. There's chocobo breeding, racing. Um, there's like gambling system. It's ridiculous. There's just so much content in this game that like literally if you have a life, you will never actually get through the content. Even if you don't have a life, you will still never get through the content because there's just too much shit in this game. And yeah, I would agree. The cross-platform is a lot of times missed. They tried to get this game on Xbox One actually, and they were having some issues with Microsoft. They had Final Fantasy XI on Xbox 360, um, but with this one, the story that I heard was that Microsoft wanted to force players to use Xbox Live, and Square Enix did not want players to have to pay for Xbox Live to use their services because they basically, they have their own servers set up. Everything was all set up on their end, and they couldn't strike out a deal. So that's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but that's the reason Xbox One does not have this game, as far as I know. But anyways, the UI itself, like it's just stupidly customizable. You can go into HUD layout mode, and you can, I don't know, like the people that made this game, it's just they put so much quality of life stuff into it. They know how to design a good UI. It wasn't not like this in the future. The game actually had a rough first launch, which I was part of. The game is completely different. Square Enix scrapped that team. They brought in this whole new team, and they redeveloped the game from the ground up. Repackaged the first game into a storyline of sorts to continue on with this. But they did a hell of a job with the reboot. But yeah, you can do anything you want pretty much with this UI. You can put things anywhere. Like if you don't like how it is by default, you can change it. There's a lot of customization in your character configuration. You have like targeting configuration, which makes it so if you are playing with a controller, you can really personalize how the controller works. You can personalize how mouse and keyboard works. You can hit this button right here to switch between mouse or gamepad mode, which excuse me, changes the layout that you have down here. Whereas I'm playing with keyboard, playing with a gamepad. I have it set up like this. How it works is you have sets, so I can switch by holding R, and I can switch between different sets really quickly for my actions by using the D-pad and the buttons, as you can see on screen. And then when you want to use abilities, you have your right trigger and you have your left trigger, and you press the buttons accordingly. So it's really quick, it's really easy. There's also the ability to hold down both left trigger and right trigger and get a different set of skills altogether, so it's very customizable. Yeah, I would agree. Like Microsoft wanted everything to go through live. They wanted it to be consistent, so I get it, but right, yeah, that makes sense. So I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know the inside details of Square Enix and Microsoft and their conversations that they've had, but um, yeah, that's just what I heard years ago, and a lot of that's probably potentially not true, or maybe it was, but I think like I don't know if they like ever like continue to keep pushing for it to get on Xbox after the fact, or if they just kind of let it die off. But what's MS rumoring to do? I mean, Microsoft's already pretty much running Linux anyways, like, which is kind of cool. I think they've been doing better lately. They've been making their operating system more developer friendly by incorporating Linux kernel inside of Windows itself. Are you ready to depart, madame? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. And I think too, like, the Windows Terminal upgrade is looking pretty sweet. I know it's like stupid, but it looks pretty awesome. What we got going on here? Oh shit, I got some messages to catch up with. Okay. None of this relates to me directly. I will check that in depth in a moment after the stream. Excuse me. Upon an airship conceived within the figment mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who has come to call Eorzea home. I always gotta bust it out into Bard speak when we have text like this. My first new area, yes, indeed. Subscription, yeah, no thanks. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came. This actually kind of reminds me of Black Mage Village from FF9 a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, my old Vivi. Vivi? Yeah, FF9 is definitely the dopest Final Fantasy. Yeah, I definitely should be playing Bard. I'm going back to it. Bard is my class. I need to do some dailies so I can get the Alagon Tombs, or no, the Philosophy, I guess, Poetics. That's what it's called. I mean, I don't know, Poetics now. They were called Philosophy before, I think. Yeah, 9 is so fucking good. I probably should switch to Bard now before I get any more experience. What voice does this one have? Is this the sun dude? The first son? Or is this the bitchy whiny one? I think it's the bitchy whiny one, right? The douchebaggy? Yeah, the guy I hate, yeah, definitely the douchey. Awfully cold up here, I mean. Coerthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And, of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all of the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Laniati. She's in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. Hopefully I'm capturing the essence of this NPC. Oh man, there's an Aetheryte. Wow, this place is looking... Okay, so yeah, flying mounts. When do I get my flying mount? Holy shit, this is great. I need to go, well, one, can I use my regular mount first of all? There we go. Man, this place is sweet. Can you jump off the edge and die? Like, is that a thing? Okay, good. They don't let you do that. Whew. That would have been brutal. Chocobo Keep. Haven't done this in a long time. Holy shit. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? What is that, like a friggin' uh, stout beer made with Chocobo piss? Like, give me a break. Ah, do not tell me this is your first visit to this shop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Yes, hire Chocobo. What? Okay, maybe I'm all set. Fly nodes and the quests that give you them as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna friggin' yep. Each Chocobo stop offers several different routes. However, you may only select routes leading to destinations to which you have previously traveled. If you have not visited any of the locations accessible from this one, the service will be unavailable. Okay, so we don't need anything from that scrub-a-dub here. Let's get back on the old Chocobo. Compass will tell you where the nearest node is. That sounds pretty awesome. I cannot wait. And also, I'm a little upset because, I mean, you obviously need Fat Chocobo for life. And I don't have very many mounts. But Fat Chocobo's the one. I'm sorry, dude. Behemoth Mount can fly now. Man, this guy is a tank. Okay, Aetheryte, let's go over here first. When you use the Fat Chocobo to fly, you can change the bait to cake. Oh my god. He needs cake. I need to get my shirt out that, well, I have two shirts that my sister got me last year for Final Fantasy. One being the Tifa Lockhart whiskey shirt, which is pretty sweet. And then I also have a Feed the Fat Chocobo shirt, which is awesome as well. So I'll have to bust those out of the totes I moved, and they are packed away. Oh god, a piss alert. Thanks for that clip. Thanks for hooking up our dearest Fugel. And if Tim Tom's watching out there, I gotta hook up with him sometime today to get him that camera for his PlayStation. I forgot to switch my class. Oh my god, this nose killing me. All right. I think I'm gonna switch to back to Bard because I don't want to keep leveling this class. I forgot how to. Wow, I don't even have any skills. Don't even have any skills ready. And I don't even really remember. Not that I don't remember how to play my class, but playing my class is different now. So, straight shot, venomous bite. I need my dots. I need my wind bite. Usually I'll put that shit over here. Straight shot. I think. What do I normally use? What's my primary? I think heavy shot ends up being primary. That's why 7 wasn't your favorite. Cloud falling in love with Aerith. Because the guy he's pretending to be was in love with Aerith. It's a sad affair. It is a sad affair. And it sucked because, like, even though it took me a long time to actually play through Final Fantasy VII, and I knew it was going to happen via spoilers, because, you know, stuff like that never stays unspoiled for years. I still was, like, devastated when the cutscene rolled. Regardless. Alright, so, quick knock. Let's get there. Let's get rid of all this garbage. I don't need this crap on my skills taking up slots. We have Misery's End. We need that. That usually, I think I put it there. I don't remember. I think Quick Shot goes there. Straight Shot, I don't need that twice. Barrage, we already have it down there. Bloodletter, have that. Raging Strikes, have that. What do I have? I got 4, 7, what, 9? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm missing one. Repelling Shot. I don't give a fuck about Repelling Shot. Mage's Ballad. Full Requiem. Army's Payon. Rain of Death. We kind of like that skill sometimes. And Battle Voice. Did I miss anything? Second Wind is good to have. binds target. That's probably one I should have out as well. And fuck the rest for now. Repelling shot, dude, is like, it's so stupid. It's you go like this, and your character flies back like 10 mobs or some dumb shit. Maybe it's 15. 15 mobs, maybe. No, it is 10 mob. 10 yams, sorry. So, you're about to not put a bunch of skills on your bar. Pretty much. I guess I could go and put the rest of them somewhere else, but for now it's not really necessary. Gotta do that, and then the bind. Bind for OP combo. Well, yeah, that's true. That is true, I guess. It's not a bad idea. I guess I've just never had a point in time where I was that worried about taking damage, because most of the time I'm behind a tank or healer. Okay, so let's cancel out of that. We're all synced up with that place. And yeah, and then I have like my mount too, or my companion, so he can tank or whatever. Speaking of my mount, let's get him out. Oh, I forgot that like shit's slow because I don't have the quest line done in this area. I'm wondering like why. It looks like my guy's going. Oh no, that's bullshit. I fall down to friggin' aggro zone. Yo, big old purple T, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Welcome out of the shadows. There are, there probably are. Donkey, yeah, welcome aboard. Even though the stream's getting close to the end, I guess. Am I gonna like get some health back? What the fuck? I've jumped down there, got hit, and died. Yeah, I thought that was about to happen. I was gonna not be very happy. What was this quest? I guess I probably should have picked that up. I forget that I'm in these new zones now. You know what? I think before I log off for the day, I will do my yeah, I'll do level 50-60 dungeon. Assuming that it's not like 20-hour wait. What's going on today, Big T? The Purple Tiger. How are you doing on this fine? Oh, and I cannot. That's the thing. I don't want to go past noon with the morning dunk because that's kind of, you know, not the point of the morning dunk. What? Wait, I'll do that. Oh, you want to jump in? All right, that sounds good to me. Sorry.
Mistress Winters, welcome. I am Sir Laniate del Haliantante.
Okay, let's go back to that.
Mistress Winters, welcome. I am Sir Laniate de Haliantante.
I cannot fucking say that for the life of me.
Commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the graces of Halone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's saviour in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides. Truly I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing.
Yeah, I will get you in the old party queue if you want to pop in here.
'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady Laniate. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Oh, what a way with words. Lord Emmanuel, if it's not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Winters.
Sit over there, kid.
Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevations afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. Like Lynette? I think you'd pronounce it like Lynette. Well, I will take that into consideration. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a bad man and I'll show him a thing or two. Whoa. Lynette. I fear much, and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mistress Winters. Signing out. Hell yeah, there's that Bard XP. Lynette. Lanai. Lanai? Oh, dude, what? What? Okay, let's join this party. What's going on, Big T? I don't know if you like... I don't know. I don't think we have voice set up. Unfortunately, I don't have voice set up for this. Oh my god, the friggin' car, you got it, dude, no way. I'm hopping in. I am gonna ride in this. Oh, gotta be number 2. Shock. Oh, that's number 2? Hold on. That's bullshit. Dude, what? How do they get their numbering scheme so fucked up? How do I, like, not ride in this thing? Oh, there we go. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I could do Discord, but I don't have it ripping and ready to go right now. Yeah, I guess in my mind I thought number 1 would be driver. That's too funny. Holy shit. I've been up all night. I got this cold. Oh, aim to port keep. Been a while since I've been here. That would be too good. This is my car now. Welcome to the morning dunk. Man, I gotta go back and fix a typo. I'm gonna look like a fucking asshole here. Alright, now I better get my shit together because, like, the party's up ahead and I'm way back here being a dink. Alright, so I gotta remember my rotation for this shit because I cannot, even for the life of me. I think it's heavy shot all the way, straight shot. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Anyways, yeah, typos suck. Going back to that bullshit. But, if you're still here, Casey, this is a little bit of the dungeon action. I wanted to at least do some combat this stream since it's been a lot of no combat. So let me get my rotation started here. Let's get enemies selected because I don't care about anything else. Let's get my dots popped. Sorry, tank. Sorry, tank bean. I'm popping these dots. Now, I wish that when I do the target selection, it shows me... Excuse me. I wish it would show me the, like, up here, it would show me, like, whether it's 1, 2, 3. Because when I'm cycling through targets, it makes it hard to tell, like, if that's actually what I'm supposed to be targeting. I guess I could make macros. I could just easily do a target what the tank is attacking. Does it show you? Oh yeah, it does. Shit. Well, I guess I'm an idiot. So fuck me. Also, my Bard is like really
geared right now for all this stuff compared to everybody else. You have enemy list off? No, it was there. I just didn't notice it for some reason. But the enemy list, oh, yeah, on the side of the screen, yeah. Bug girl, are you a yam bug girl? I hope it's yam bugs only. The most yam-like bug in existence. Oh my god, this voice. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Despite my delicious voice being all it's cracked up to be. Appreciate you sticking around and enjoying the morning dunk with me. I'm out of tea, unfortunately. Why do you guys? Yeah, our old tank sucked ass. Dude, come on, you're doing too much DPS. After I sat there, waited like 20 seconds to attack. That was pretty bad. Our old healer wasn't much better either, so... Well, I guess I shouldn't attack him. Oh. I will dot on these guys, though. Yeah. He would never use... What is our tank would never use his AoE? There's a straight shot proc. Yeah. He was playing Paladin, wasn't he? I think that's why I went with Warrior. Or I was trying to level Warrior's main. And it was all fun. It was fun and dandy. I think, like, too, I was talking to these guys last time we did a dungeon together, that they really made these dungeons in particular a lot easier than they used to be. Which is whatever. I mean, most people aren't running these dungeons anymore anyway, so. He's in a big guild with the best gear. Jeez. I didn't even know he still played. I don't know if I think our healer still plays like off and on, but he's also playing like a bunch of other random shit, so I don't really know what he's up to. I see him every once in a while, just not online or whatever, not in the game, but at work, at his work. I'm gonna go in and do some shopping. Oh shit, we pulled aggro. Doulahan is pissed. It was Dad. I blame Dad. Big shout out to Dad for pulling aggro, like always. Oh my god, this nose is running. I mean, we used to be pretty up there. Excuse me. We also used to play like 6 hours a day after work every day. I forgot the mechanics of this fight, but I'm sure it's pretty much just melt it down. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. You didn't like my Archer comment. That really broke the group. Back when you could actually cross class and it made like a difference. The Psyche Flare. The Psyche Flare. I'll have an order of whatever he's having. Oh, gotta get my straight shot up. Yeah, he was really upset about that. Friendships were broken over the bard turning into an Archer comment. Wouldn't want the Archer to help with the healing. Oh shit, there's a tether. How the fuck do we can't kill the tether? I forgot how this works. Keep your dots up. Keep them strong, Celia. What the fuck's this guy? You have to do something with him? Pretty sure you do, but... Oh god, I'm getting melted! Help me. What am I supposed to do here? Shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Is this the level? Oh no, this is the dungeon that has that fucking wall, isn't it? I hated that shit. Oh god, what is this? Run! This psych player is bullshit. Alright, get back in there. Yeah, like the wall of... What the hell is it called? Like the wall of skin or flat wall of flesh? Is that what it is? Oh, come on. Fucking get out of the way. Make it! Ugh. Big shout out to Dad for dodging the AoEs. Dad's with us in spirit here today. I don't know if we're just supposed to, like, kill this thing or what. Like, I don't know. Keep pushing it. 4 elegant tombstones of poetics. What a deal. Excuse me. Woo. Thanks, buds. Thanks, Nyala Mieran. And, Zerona Llewellyn. Oh my god. He is a level 85. He's gonna be a level 85 warlock. Big shout out. Big shout out. Is this the Wall of Flesh level though? Like, I'm pretty sure it is. It has to be. I'm a freaking line of sight over here, killing me. Oh, it's gonna get my straight shot up. Whoops. Jesus Christ. No, he plays too many different games to really... I doubt he's even... Like, I think he plays a lot of WoW still, actually. That's, like, his main thing. He's, like, always, like, raid... Like, highest raid ready. Last time I talked to him, anyways. Which is whatever. I don't know. Kind of made a promise to myself after Wrath I wouldn't go back again. So far I've stuck to it, like 10 years later. Like, I mean, at this point in time, I don't have enough time to even really do anything else anyways. The old Brontator couldn't fare against the party whilst getting dunked upon. Oh shit. Just brought LeBron into this bitch. And so DJ Khaled just dropped a new album. And he dropped like videos to go with all of his tracks. And he's got this one where he samples Sorry Miss Jackson. It's pretty dope. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. Well, they would think that we didn't take it seriously because we like had fun, but we were like still like the highest geared and whatever else. They didn't know how to have any fun. We were too busy having all the fun. These lame chaps didn't get no fun. Alright, let's spread this out. Oh, spread shot. Yeah, straight shot proc. Gotta take advantage of that. Rain. I'm just like sloppy as all hell. Excuse me. I used to know what I was doing. I used to have shit down. Excuse me again. For being a complete mess. Yeah, exactly. We were always still trying. Or at least, like, it was to the point where it was so, like, route that we knew what we were doing. Like, we knew we were just, like, doing the motions. Because we had done it a million times. It was like we had new content, and, like, they literally flipped out when we wiped during new content. It's like, get over it. That's bound to happen. Oh, hope that was number 1. I don't know what this tank's marking. This freaking tank. Big shout out to Big T, the Purple Tiger. Just being able to 180 evasive jump out of AoE. That sounds pretty good. So if Dragoon, okay, first of all, if Dragoons could jump out of AoE, why are Dragoons, aka Dad, always getting stuck in the AoE? Like, explain that one to me. Oh, Wall of Flesh coming up. Ugh. If you guys have got this friggin', congrats on that Fahi Sarol. Oh god, I don't know that word. No respect for party members. Nope. Talking about me, or are we talking about the Dragoons, aka Dad? The Bard will play his song, The Foe Requiem. Oops, that's the wrong song. We will melt you with my songs. Oh, alas, I've been singing a song to take your health down and your damage down as well. Increases damage taken by nearby enemies is drained. Heck yeah. Maybe I'll turn that shit off, because I forgot what I'm doing. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh god, we have to... It's a DPS race, guys. Careful. Don't stand in the AoEs. Don't stand in the murder pools. Okay, we really got a DPS race this, though. Whew. It's gonna be tight. Why's my MP, like, fucking garbage right now? I don't know why. Oh yeah, they have this, like, flies he sends out or some shit. Demon Wall. Wasn't it Wall of Flash? Like, no? Am I crazy for thinking that? I thought it was called Wall of Flash. Blood for blood. Oh god. Oh, sorry. Sorry, healer. That was my bad. For, like, being distracted by some stuff. I don't think we're gonna make it. Ooh. So what, flies don't come out on this version of the dungeon? Like, I don't know what's going on with that. Blood for blood's being changed, full 15. Oh, that's pretty neat. God damn. Yeah, you run right through that little guy. The sash of the blind maiden. Cast your lot. I don't need that crap. Yeah, they're supposed to be changing a way that, like, the cross-class stuff works, aren't they? Oh my god. Listen to that horse throat. That's a real horse throat, if I tell you. If I tell you one thing that I know is accurate, it's a horse throat. Whew. It's almost time for my re-up on my cold medicine here, too. Oh, shit. He's throwing bombs at us. Good news is we're almost done the dungeon. I can get some bad gear. Just like how we get 4-part rotation that doesn't even add an ability. What do you mean? It doesn't add an ability? Like, you're just using existing ones and it's now a 4 combo? Is that where we're going with that? You gotta get all these dots up for multiple proc possibilities. And really, I'm slacking because I could be doing way better. I just am not completely focused. I don't got my head in the game here. Let's pummel them. We do need straight shot up. That's a given. And now we need to really put the dots out. Excuse me. We need to make sure we keep the dots out. I don't know why, but I'm not, like, proccing at all on straight shot. which is very odd. I don't know if they've changed the way that works, because it used to be based on like ticks on your dots, whether or not you had proc chance on straight shot plus, but that was also 2 expansions ago, so they could have very well have changed it, because it was like really ridiculously OP. I would just sit there and dot everything, and I would get basically straight shot endlessly. And I think they might have like fixed that, because I don't seem to be getting the same amounts of procs that I used to get. You won't be able to. If you land all the directions first ability, True Thrust turns into a finisher that starts the rotation over again. You don't have a ramp up anymore, we just go straight from finisher to finisher. That's weird. Kind of like defeats the point of. I don't know. I don't know. Like, is Pugilist still gonna be like a ramp up? Because Pugilist is like a very rampy class as well. I feel like that's kind of like how they had it set up before, was a lot of ramping. And I have to like check how these dots work, because I don't think it's giving me anything for multi-dotting. So I guess I don't know how to play my class anymore. And I think too that it was supposed to like give you resets on your whatever the hell this ability is, Bloodletter. Like if you got a proc chance, it would like reset the timer on it. And that doesn't seem to be happening nearly as much as it used to either. Excuse me. Let's get these dots out. Jeez. Get out of the AoE. God damn it. Get the dots back up. I don't know. No straight shot plus. It's just not happening. I think that too, like the cast time on the Red Mage just really is not my style. I like just being able to hit the buttons and not like get stuck in an AoE. The Seeker of Skill. Is this final boss room? I think it is. Or getting close to it. Jeez. Getting some mad XP, dude. Oh yeah. This guy. This guy over here. Being all snaky. Remember people used to like run in through there, and then the friggin' guy would just be an extra ad for you to fight. That was annoying. True Thrust, Vorpal Thrust, Full Thrust. Directional, side directional. True Thrust. Interesting. Is that like to make them more relevant, you think? Like, I don't know. There are a lot of endgame Dragoons at this point. Oh shit, I forget about this boss. Okay. He has like a little. I don't remember like the actual mechanics of these fights. It's been so long. I think he has ads. Obviously, he probably has ads that come out, and you have to do something stupid, but that sounds like every other fight. Having him rotated was a thing. Excuse me. Ooh. Get out of the AoE. Or maybe it was like Heavy Shot helped with procs on it as well. I don't know. Or maybe Heavy Shot reset your Bloodletter. Well, there's a proc finally. So I think they definitely did change the way it works. Or maybe you have like a max, maybe like... God damn it, get out of that. Oh, I got hit. Fuck. Oh, you don't have to like stand behind these. Oh, no, they come to life. That's what it is. that healer was like right on top of my shit, dude. As soon as he had me like healed because he knew I was gonna eat that AoE. He was a good buddy. He was a good bud. I don't know. So you happy with not having to ramp up anymore? I don't really remember the fight. Okay, these all used to like come to life. Now they definitely don't, and there was definitely way more mechanics to this fight before. Still have the initial ramp. That's true. All right, we'll give I'll give the old healer a friggin' the old Shadowrunesky there. All right. Cool. We did it. Big shout out. Thanks for helping us now that you're out there watching us on the interwebs. Thanks for being part of the morning dunk. Alright, so I didn't get a level up, so that blows. What did I get for currency on that? I got some stuff. I don't have nearly enough poetics to go buy my bard some armor, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. It says you get multi-shot. Bars being massively changed. No more straight shot. It's built in somewhere. Interesting. So you get multi-shot, which looks really cool. So I don't know. I guess I'm probably excited to see what they do with Bard. I like the class anyways. I liked playing it back then. I just don't really know how it works anymore. 20% chance next straight shot will deal critical damage. So that is different than what it used to be. Because these used to affect your straight shot, and that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. So multi-dotting, which was like... Multi-dotting was my strategy in 2.0 for achieving massive DPS. Because you just got like, you got stupid resets on Bloodletter and straight shot. But they changed that, so that's not how it works. Yeah, I'll have to take that video. If you send it to me on Facebook too, that'd be great. I'll take a look at that after, so I can see what the hell's going on. Class rework, and it's like there's almost no point learning the class right now because it's going to change in a couple weeks anyways. But thanks, Big T. Let's get back into FC chat here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Good job in there as well. Appreciate the help. Appreciate that. Appreciate you running that daily with me and actually getting me into a dungeon rather than waiting 15 minutes. It's a good dunk. If I had an extra biscuit, I would totally dunk it right now in honor. But yeah, so today was kind of like extended dunk, making up for the past 2 days of no dunks. But I am going to head on out. I'm working on the stream stuff a little bit and do some family stuff, and maybe get a hold of Tim Tom, get him to get set up with his stream. Anyways, appreciate you guys hanging out. And yeah, the bar, yeah, I know, seriously. Hey, you can't have it all, right? I mean, I do this stream for the interaction with you, the viewers. I'm not going to neglect the chat, so that's what we'll just have to pay the price of a couple AoEs. Big shout out to Dad. And yeah, so yeah, they were set. And I will get my I'll get my storyline gear on Bard, and I'll try to get some poetic gear. Excuse me, in the process. But just Red Mage, I don't know, I just wasn't having a good time with Red Mage lately. Wasn't feeling it. Oh, before I go, I'm gonna check my mail because that was what I talked about doing in the beginning, and there happens to be a Moogle here.
Look at what we have here. A new letter has just arrived for you. Come on.
Oh man, it's Sunford with a hookup, baked onion soup. Fuck yeah, Sunford. You're the man. Big shout out to Sunford. Thanks for that baked onion soup, my friend. What is that, like fucking 60K worth of food right there? Speaking of which, I need to... Yeah, sorry I publicized that. Now your good deeds are recorded for everyone, for all Dans to see. All the Dans have seen what you have done. Oh, is he looking for me? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just saying that I need to hook up with him so that he can get on stream. That was part of my plan going forward. Think about my stuff on the board, and I will pay. You must be talking to the big old T. But yeah, thanks guys for being part of the morning dunk. As always, tomorrow is Turkey Sandwich Wednesday at 9, starting roughly 9 o'clock p.m. depending on when I get my shit together. Definitely by 9:30. I will at least have the stream starting soon, rolling, and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's been a great stream. Thanks for joining me, guys, and for your support. Have a good day.